The power of words, how your speech can transform your life, self-talk, and mindset. Words are powerful tools that shape our reality, influence our thoughts, and affect our actions. The way we speak to ourselves and others can significantly impact our mental and emotional well-being, relationships, and overall success in life. Understanding and harnessing the power of words can lead to transformative changes. Here's how your speech can transform your life. Positive self-talk. Positive self-talk is a powerful tool that can transform your mindset, enhance your well-being, and improve your overall quality of life. It involves consciously replacing negative thoughts and self-criticism with positive, affirming statements. Here's a detailed look at the benefits of positive self-talk and how to practice it effectively. Benefits of positive self-talk. Boosts self-esteem and confidence. Affirming self-worth. Regularly affirming your strengths and capabilities can improve your self-esteem. Phrases like, I am worthy, I am competent, and I am deserving of success reinforce a positive self-image. Encouraging self-belief. Positive self-talk fosters a belief in your abilities and potential. Statements such as, I can do this, I am improving, and I am capable of overcoming challenges build confidence and resilience. Enhances mental health. Reduces stress and anxiety. By focusing on positive thoughts and affirmations, you can reduce stress and anxiety. Replacing worry with calming and reassuring thoughts such as, I am in control, or I can handle this, helps manage anxiety. Promotes emotional well-being. Positive self-talk contributes to a more optimistic outlook on life, which can improve overall emotional well-being. It encourages a positive attitude and helps maintain emotional balance. Improves performance and productivity. Motivates action. Positive self-talk can enhance motivation and drive. Phrases like, I am making progress, I am dedicated, and I am achieving my goals can inspire action and persistence. Enhances focus and concentration. By eliminating negative distractions, positive self-talk can improve focus and concentration. Statements such as, I am focused, I am attentive, and I am present help maintain mental clarity. Fosters resilience and coping skills. Encourages perseverance. Positive self-talk promotes a resilient mindset, helping you persevere through difficulties. Affirmations like, I am resilient, I can overcome this, and I learn from challenges reinforce a can-do attitude. Supports adaptability. Embracing positive self-talk helps you adapt to change and cope with setbacks. Statements such as, I am flexible, I adapt to change, and I grow from experiences support adaptability and growth. How to practice positive self-talk. Identify negative self-talk patterns. Awareness. Pay attention to your internal dialogue and identify negative self-talk patterns. Notice when you use phrases like, I can't, I'm not good enough, or this is too hard. Trigger recognition. Recognize situations or triggers that lead to negative self-talk. Understanding these triggers can help you anticipate and counteract negative thoughts. Challenge and reframe negative thoughts. Questioning. Challenge the validity of negative thoughts. Ask yourself if they are based on facts or assumptions. For example, instead of, I always fail, consider, what evidence do I have that I always fail? Reframing. Reframe negative thoughts into positive, constructive ones. Replace I can't do this with I am learning and improving, or this is too difficult with this is a challenge I can overcome. Use positive affirmations. Daily practice. Incorporate positive affirmations into your daily routine. Repeat affirmations in the morning, during challenging situations, or before important tasks. Examples include, I am confident, I am successful, and I am growing every day. Personalization. Create affirmations that resonate with you personally. Tailor them to address your specific goals, strengths, and aspirations. For example, if you're working on a new skill, use, I am becoming more skilled every day. Surround yourself with positivity. Positive influences. Surround yourself with positive influences, such as supportive friends, inspiring content, and uplifting environments. This reinforces positive self-talk and fosters a positive mindset. Avoid negativity. Limit exposure to negative influences that can trigger negative self-talk. This includes avoiding negative people, pessimistic media, and environments that drain your energy. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. Treat yourself with the same kindness and compassion you would offer a friend. Acknowledge your efforts, celebrate your achievements, and forgive yourself for mistakes. Self-encouragement. Use encouraging and supportive language with yourself, especially during challenging times. Remind yourself that it's okay to make mistakes and that growth comes from learning and perseverance. By integrating positive self-talk into your daily life, you can transform your mindset, enhance your well-being, and achieve greater success in your personal and professional endeavors. Positive self-talk empowers you to face challenges with confidence, maintain resilience, and cultivate a more optimistic and fulfilling life. Negative self-talk. Negative self-talk is the internal dialogue that involves self-criticism, doubt, and pessimism. It can be detrimental to your mental and emotional well-being, leading to a range of issues from decreased self-esteem to heightened anxiety and depression. Understanding and addressing negative self-talk is crucial for fostering a healthier, more positive mindset. Impact of negative self-talk. Decreases self-esteem and confidence. Self-criticism. Constantly criticizing yourself can erode your self-esteem. Statements like, "I'm not good enough," "I always mess up," or "I'm a failure" undermine your self-worth and confidence. Undermining abilities. Negative self-talk makes you doubt your capabilities. Phrases such as, "I can't do this," "I'm not smart enough," or "I'll never succeed" prevent you from recognizing and utilizing your strengths. Contributes to mental health issues. Increases anxiety. Focusing on negative thoughts can heighten anxiety. Worrying about worst-case scenarios and doubting your ability to cope can create a cycle of fear and anxiety. Fosters depression. Persistent negative self-talk can lead to feelings of hopelessness and depression. Believing that you are worthless, incapable, or unlovable can contribute to depressive symptoms. Hinders personal and professional growth. Fear of failure. Negative self-talk often centers around a fear of failure. This fear can prevent you from taking risks, trying new things, and pursuing opportunities for growth. Stagnation. Limiting beliefs such as, "I'll never change," "I'm stuck," or "it's too late for me," can lead to a lack of motivation and a sense of stagnation in your personal and professional life. Damages relationships. Projecting insecurities. Negative self-talk can affect how you interact with others. If you believe you are unworthy or unlovable, you might project these insecurities onto your relationships, leading to misunderstandings and conflicts. Communication issues. Doubting your communication skills or fearing rejection can make it difficult to express yourself openly and honestly, hindering effective communication and connection with others. How to overcome negative self-talk. Recognize negative patterns. Self-awareness. Pay attention to your internal dialogue. Notice when you engage in negative self-talk and identify common themes or triggers. Awareness is the first step toward change. Journaling. Keeping a journal of your thoughts can help you identify patterns of negative self-talk. Write down instances of negative thoughts, the situations that triggered them, and how they made you feel. Challenge negative thoughts. Questioning. Challenge the validity of your negative thoughts. Ask yourself if they are based on facts or assumptions. For example, if you think, "I'm a failure," question what evidence supports this and what evidence contradicts it. Reframing. Reframe negative thoughts into more positive and realistic ones. Instead of, "I'll never get this right," try, "I'm learning and improving, and it's okay to make mistakes." Replace negative self-talk with positive affirmations. Affirmations. Develop a list of positive affirmations that counteract your negative thoughts. Repeat these affirmations daily to reinforce a positive self-image. Examples include, "I am capable," "I am worthy," and "I am improving every day." Visualization. Visualize yourself succeeding and achieving your goals. Positive imagery can reinforce your affirmations and help you believe in your potential. Practice self-compassion. Kindness to self. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a friend. Acknowledge your efforts, celebrate small victories, and forgive yourself for mistakes. Self-encouragement. Use encouraging language with yourself, especially during challenging times. Remind yourself that growth comes from learning and perseverance, not from perfection. Seek support. Professional help. Consider seeking support from a therapist or counselor if negative self-talk is significantly impacting your life. Professional guidance can help you develop healthier thought patterns and coping strategies. Support network. Surround yourself with positive, supportive people who encourage and uplift you. Share your experiences with trusted friends or family members who can provide perspective and reassurance. Engage in positive activities. Mindfulness and meditation. Practices like mindfulness and meditation can help you become more aware of your thoughts and develop a more balanced perspective. These practices can also reduce stress and improve emotional regulation. Positive hobbies. Engage in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Doing things you love can boost your mood and create a positive feedback loop that counters negative self-talk. By recognizing and addressing negative self-talk, you can transform your internal dialogue and create a more positive and empowering mindset. Overcoming negative self-talk involves a combination of self-awareness, challenging and reframing thoughts, practicing self-compassion, and seeking support when needed. With consistent effort, you can replace negative self-talk with positive affirmations that enhance your confidence, well-being, and overall quality of life. Constructive communication. Constructive communication is essential for building healthy relationships, fostering collaboration, and achieving personal and professional goals. It involves expressing thoughts and feelings in a clear, respectful, and positive manner, while also actively listening and responding to others. Here's how constructive communication can be practiced effectively. Elements of constructive communication. Clarity and precision. Clear expression. Communicate your thoughts and intentions clearly to avoid misunderstandings. Use specific language and examples to convey your message accurately. Avoid ambiguity. Steer clear of vague or ambiguous terms. Instead of saying, "We need to improve," specify, "We need to increase our sales by 10% this quarter." Active listening. Full attention. Give your full attention to the speaker, showing that you value their perspective. Avoid distractions like checking your phone or thinking about your response while they are speaking. Reflective listening. Paraphrase or summarize what the speaker has said to ensure understanding and show that you are engaged. For example, what I hear you saying is, respect and empathy. Respectful language. Use polite and respectful language, even when discussing difficult topics. Avoid derogatory or inflammatory words that could escalate tensions. Empathy. Show empathy by acknowledging and validating the other person's feelings. Phrases like, "I understand how you feel," or "It sounds like you're really frustrated," can help build rapport. Positive framing. Constructive feedback. Offer feedback in a positive and constructive manner. Focus on specific behaviors rather than personal attributes. For example, "I noticed that the report had some errors. Let's review it together," instead of "You always make mistakes." Encouragement. Highlight strengths and offer encouragement. Acknowledge efforts and progress, even if there is room for improvement. Solution-focused. Problem-solving approach. Focus on finding solutions rather than dwelling on problems. Encourage collaborative brainstorming and involve others in the decision-making process. Future-oriented. Emphasize forward-looking statements and actions. For example, "How can we improve this moving forward?" instead of, "Why did this happen?" Nonverbal communication. Body language. Be mindful of your body language, which can communicate as much as your words. Maintain eye contact, use open gestures, and avoid crossing your arms or appearing disinterested. Tone of voice. Your tone of voice can convey emotions and attitudes. Ensure that your tone matches the message you intend to send and is appropriate for the context. Strategies for practicing constructive communication. Develop self-awareness. Recognize triggers. Identify situations or topics that trigger negative reactions and practice managing your responses. Self-awareness helps in maintaining composure and responding constructively. Monitor self-talk. Be aware of your internal dialogue and ensure it remains positive and constructive. Negative self-talk can influence your external communication negatively. Use I statements. Ownership of feelings. Use I statements to express your feelings and thoughts without blaming or criticizing others. For example, "I feel concerned when deadlines are missed because it impacts our project timeline." Specific and direct. Be specific about your needs and expectations. Instead of saying, "You never listen," try, "I feel unheard when I don't get a chance to speak." Practice active listening. Show engagement. Nod, Make eye contact and use verbal acknowledgments like, I see, or that makes sense to show you are engaged. Ask clarifying questions. If something is unclear, ask questions to gain a better understanding. For example, can you explain more about how that affects you? Give and receive feedback gracefully. Constructive feedback. When giving feedback, focus on behaviors and their impact rather than personal attributes. Use the sandwich method by starting with a positive comment, followed by constructive feedback, and ending with another positive comment. Accepting feedback. Be open to receiving feedback without becoming defensive. View feedback as an opportunity for growth and improvement. Maintain a positive attitude. Positivity. Approach conversations with a positive attitude and an open mind. Positivity can diffuse tension and create a more collaborative atmosphere. Gratitude and appreciation. Express gratitude and appreciation for others' contributions and efforts. Simple expressions of thanks can go a long way in building positive relationships. Resolve conflicts constructively. Stay calm. Keep your emotions in check and approach conflicts calmly and rationally. Avoid reacting impulsively. Focus on interests, not positions. Identify the underlying interests and needs of both parties rather than rigidly sticking to positions. This can help in finding mutually beneficial solutions. By integrating these elements and strategies into your communication practices, you can enhance your ability to interact constructively with others. Constructive communication not only improves relationships but also fosters a more collaborative, respectful, and productive environment, whether in personal or professional settings. Destructive communication. Destructive communication involves negative, harmful, or unproductive ways of interacting that can damage relationships, hinder collaboration, and create a toxic environment. This type of communication is often characterized by criticism, blame, defensiveness, and hostility. Understanding the signs and consequences of destructive communication can help you avoid these behaviors and cultivate more positive interactions. Characteristics of destructive communication. Criticism and blame. Personal attacks. Criticism often targets the individual rather than the behavior. Statements like, "You're always so lazy," or "You never do anything right," attack personal attributes rather than addressing specific issues. Blame. Placing blame on others for problems or failures creates a hostile and defensive atmosphere. Phrases like, "This is all your fault," or "If you hadn't done that, we wouldn't be in this mess," foster resentment and conflict. Defensiveness. Deflecting responsibility. Responding to feedback or criticism with defensiveness prevents constructive dialogue. Statements like, "It's not my fault," or "You're the one who started it," deflect responsibility and escalate tensions. Counterattacks. Instead of addressing the issue at hand, defensive communication often involves counterattacks, such as, "Well, you're not perfect either," or "You always do this." Stonewalling and withdrawal. Refusal to engage. Stonewalling involves refusing to engage in communication or withdrawing from the conversation altogether. This can include silent treatment, avoiding eye contact, or physically leaving the room. Emotional withdrawal. Withdrawing emotionally by becoming distant or unresponsive can also be a form of destructive communication, leading to unresolved issues and increased frustration. Hostility and aggression. Verbal aggression. Hostile communication includes yelling, name-calling, and using aggressive language. Statements like, "You're an idiot," or "Shut up" are examples of verbal aggression. Nonverbal aggression. Nonverbal cues such as glaring, rolling eyes, or making threatening gestures also contribute to a hostile environment. Sarcasm and mockery. Sarcasm and mockery. Sarcasm. Using sarcasm or mocking remarks can undermine and belittle others. Statements like, "Oh, great job as usual," or "Nice going, genius," convey disdain and disrespect. Mockery. Making fun of someone's ideas, opinions, or efforts in a mocking tone can damage self-esteem and discourage open communication. Consequences of destructive communication. Damaged relationships. Erosion of trust. Destructive communication erodes trust and mutual respect, making it difficult to maintain healthy relationships. Increased conflict. Negative interactions often lead to escalating conflicts and unresolved issues, creating a cycle of hostility and resentment. Decreased morale and productivity. Low morale. In a professional setting, destructive communication can lower morale, decrease motivation, and reduce overall job satisfaction. Reduced collaboration. Hostile environments hinder teamwork and collaboration, leading to decreased productivity and innovation. Negative impact on mental health. Stress and anxiety. Constant exposure to negative communication can increase stress and anxiety levels. Emotional distress. Individuals on the receiving end of destructive communication may experience emotional distress, including feelings of worthlessness and depression. Strategies to avoid destructive communication. Develop self-awareness. Recognize triggers. Identify situations or behaviors that trigger destructive communication patterns in yourself. Awareness is the first step in managing your responses. Reflect on impact. Consider the impact of your words and actions on others. Reflect on how destructive communication affects your relationships and work environment. Practice constructive communication. Use I statements. Focus on expressing your feelings and needs without blaming others. For example, I feel frustrated when deadlines are missed instead of you never meet deadlines. Provide constructive feedback. Offer feedback that is specific, objective, and focused on behaviors rather than personal attributes. Use the sandwich method. Positive comment, constructive feedback, positive comment. Manage emotions. Stay calm. Practice techniques to stay calm during difficult conversations, such as deep breathing, taking breaks, or counting to 10 before responding. Avoid reactivity. Respond thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. Take time to consider your words and their potential impact. Foster a positive environment. Encourage openness. Create an environment where open and honest communication is encouraged and valued. Ensure that everyone feels heard and respected. Promote respect. Model respectful communication and set clear expectations for how interactions should be conducted. Address any instances of destructive communication promptly and constructively. Seek mediation or professional help. Mediation. In situations where destructive communication patterns are entrenched, consider involving a neutral third party, such as a mediator, to facilitate productive dialogue. Therapy or counseling. For persistent issues, therapy or counseling can help individuals develop healthier communication skills and resolve underlying conflicts. By recognizing and addressing destructive communication patterns, you can foster healthier and more positive interactions. Shifting towards constructive communication not only improves relationships and collaboration, but also contributes to a more supportive and productive environment in both personal and professional settings. Inspirational speech. The power of words. Introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, words have the power to inspire, to uplift, and to transform lives. Today, I want to share with you how the way we speak, to ourselves and to others, can shape our reality, drive us toward our goals, and make a positive impact on the world. The impact of self-talk. Our journey begins with self-talk, the silent conversations we have within our minds. Imagine waking up each day with a chorus of encouragement, reminding you of your strengths and potential. Positive self-talk, such as affirming your abilities and visualizing your success, can turn doubt into confidence and hesitation into action. Consider the story of Thomas Edison, who famously failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. Instead of succumbing to negative self-talk, he reframed his failures as steps closer to success. He said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This mindset fueled his perseverance and ultimately led to one of the greatest inventions of our time. Building strong relationships through communication. Words are the threads that weave the fabric of our relationships. Constructive communication, marked by clarity, respect, and empathy, is the foundation of trust and understanding. When we listen actively and speak kindly, we create connections that withstand the test of time. Think of the great leaders who have united people with their words. Martin Luther King Jr.'s "I Have a Dream" speech did not just articulate his vision for a better future. It resonated deeply with millions, galvanizing a movement for civil rights. His words were a beacon of hope and a call to action, reminding us that effective communication can inspire change and foster unity. The role of language in leadership and influence. As leaders, the way we communicate can inspire our teams to reach new heights. Leadership is not about issuing commands. It's about painting a vision that others want to follow. Influential leaders use words to build a shared sense of purpose, motivate their teams, and navigate challenges with grace. Consider Nelson Mandela, who led South Africa out of apartheid. His speeches were filled with messages of reconciliation, hope, and unity. He once said, "It always seems impossible until it's done." His ability to communicate a vision of a united nation inspired millions to believe in and work towards a common goal: personal and professional growth through positive speech. Our words are also tools for personal and professional growth. By setting clear, positive goals and affirming our ability to achieve them, we set ourselves on a path of continuous improvement. Positive affirmations like, "I am capable," "I am growing," and "I will succeed" can transform our mindset and drive us forward. Take Oprah Winfrey, whose life is a testament to the power of positive self-talk and perseverance. From a challenging childhood to becoming a media mogul and philanthropist, Oprah's journey shows us that affirming our potential and speaking our dreams into existence can lead to extraordinary achievements. Conclusion. In closing, let us remember that our words hold immense power. They can break barriers, build bridges, and create a brighter future. Whether through self-talk, nurturing our relationships, leading with purpose, or striving for personal growth, the words we choose shape our reality and the world around us. Let us commit to using our words wisely, to inspire, to uplift, and to transform. As we leave here today, may we carry forward the knowledge that every word we speak has the potential to make a difference. Let's choose to make that difference positive, empowering, and life-changing. Detrimental speech. Understanding the impact. Ladies and gentlemen, today, I want to address a topic that often goes unnoticed but holds profound consequences: detrimental speech. Words have immense power, not only to uplift and inspire, but also to harm and destroy. Let us delve into how detrimental speech manifests, its impact on individuals and communities, and how we can collectively work towards fostering a culture of respect and positivity. Types of detrimental speech. Detrimental speech takes many forms, each with its own damaging effects. Negative self-talk. Self-criticism. Constantly berating oneself with phrases like, "I'm not good enough," or "I'll never succeed," undermines self-esteem and stifles personal growth. Limiting beliefs. Internalizing negative thoughts can lead to a cycle of self-doubt and missed opportunities. Verbal abuse. Insults and name-calling. Using derogatory language towards others diminishes their self-worth and creates a hostile environment. Belittling remarks. Mocking or demeaning someone's abilities or appearance damages their confidence and can lead to long-lasting emotional scars. Gossip and rumors. Spreading misinformation. Gossiping or spreading rumors can tarnish reputations and destroy trust within relationships and communities. Divisiveness. Fueling gossip and speculation breeds distrust and divides people, eroding unity and cooperation. Discriminatory language. Prejudice and bias. Using discriminatory language based on race, gender, religion, or other characteristics perpetuates inequality and marginalization. Hate speech. Inciting hatred or violence through speech can have dangerous societal consequences, leading to conflict and division. Impact of detrimental speech. The consequences of detrimental speech extend far beyond the momentary exchange of words. Emotional and psychological harm. Low self-esteem. Victims of detrimental speech may internalize negative messages, leading to diminished self-worth and emotional distress. Anxiety and depression. Persistent exposure to hurtful words can contribute to mental health issues such as anxiety and depression. Damage to relationships. Trust erosion. Verbal abuse and gossip erode trust and mutual respect in personal and professional relationships. Isolation and alienation. Victims of detrimental speech may withdraw socially, feeling isolated and unable to trust others. Stifle growth and potential. Fear of failure. Negative reinforcement through speech can deter individuals from taking risks and exploring their full potential. Undermine confidence. Constant criticism undermines confidence, hindering personal and professional development. Social and cultural division. Conflict and division. Discriminatory speech perpetuates social divisions and undermines efforts towards inclusion and equality. Polarization. Hate speech fuels societal tensions, leading to hostility and intolerance among diverse communities. Committing to positive change. To counteract detrimental speech and promote a culture of respect and positivity, we must take proactive steps. Self-reflection and awareness. Examine our own speech. Reflect on our language and its impact on others. Challenge negative biases and strive for empathy in our interactions. Practice positive self-talk. Replace self-criticism with affirmations that nurture self-esteem and encourage personal growth. Education and empathy. Promote understanding. Educate ourselves and others about the harmful effects of detrimental speech. Foster empathy and compassion towards those who may be affected. Encourage dialogue. Engage in constructive conversations that promote understanding and bridge differences. Hold accountable. Call out harmful speech. Challenge discriminatory language and behaviors in a respectful but assertive manner. Hold individuals and institutions accountable for perpetuating harmful speech. Support victims. Offer support and solidarity to those impacted by detrimental speech. Create safe spaces where individuals feel valued and respected. Promote positive communication. Lead by example. Model respectful communication in all interactions. Use words that uplift and empower others, fostering an environment of trust and cooperation. Encourage constructive feedback. Provide feedback in a constructive manner that promotes growth and mutual understanding. In conclusion, let us recognize the profound impact of our words. Whether spoken in haste or with intent, detrimental speech leaves lasting scars on individuals and communities alike. By fostering awareness, empathy, and a commitment to positive change, we can create a world where words are a force for unity, compassion, and empowerment. Empowering language, harnessing the power of words. Ladies and gentlemen, today, I want to celebrate the transformative power of empowering language. Words have the remarkable ability to inspire confidence, ignite passion, and propel us towards our aspirations. Let us explore how empowering language can uplift individuals, foster resilience, and create a positive impact on our world. 1. Affirming self-talk. Empowering language begins within ourselves. Positive self-talk is the cornerstone of personal empowerment. When we affirm our strengths, acknowledge our capabilities, and embrace our potential, we cultivate a mindset of resilience and self-belief. Imagine waking up each day and affirming, "I am capable, I am worthy of success, and I have the power to create positive change." These affirmations shape our attitude and empower us to overcome challenges with confidence and determination. 2. Encouraging others. Empowering language extends beyond self-talk to how we communicate with others. When we use words that uplift and encourage, we contribute to a culture of support and growth. Simple phrases like, "You've got this," "I believe in you," and "Your efforts are making a difference" can motivate others to strive for their best. Think of the impact a mentor's words of encouragement can have on a mentee, or how a teacher's belief in a student's potential can inspire them to reach new heights. Empowering language builds bridges, strengthens relationships, and fosters collaboration. 3. Setting positive intentions. Words have the power to shape our reality. By setting positive intentions and expressing them through language, we create a pathway to manifest our goals and dreams. Instead of saying, "I hope to succeed," affirm confidently, "I will achieve my goals," or "I am on the path to success." Nelson Mandela, a beacon of resilience and leadership, once said, "It always seems impossible until it's done." His words encapsulate the transformative power of believing in our abilities and persevering in the face of adversity. 4. Promoting inclusivity and diversity. Empowering language embraces diversity and inclusivity. When we celebrate differences and recognize the unique strengths of every individual, we foster a sense of belonging and mutual respect. Words that promote acceptance, understanding, and empathy build bridges across cultural divides and unite communities. In our workplaces, schools, and communities, let us use language that honors diversity, values inclusivity, and promotes equality. By championing diversity through our words and actions, we create environments where everyone feels valued and empowered to contribute their unique perspectives and talents. 5. Inspiring collective action. Empowering language has the power to spark collective action and drive positive change in society. When leaders and influencers use their platforms to advocate for justice, equality, and human rights, they galvanize others to join in the pursuit of a better world. Consider the words of Malala Yousafzai, who boldly declared, "I raise up my voice, not so I can shout, but so that those without a voice can be heard." Her courageous advocacy for girls' education resonated globally, inspiring a movement that continues to empower individuals to stand up for their rights. Conclusion. In closing, let us harness the power of empowering language to uplift ourselves and others. Whether in our personal relationships, professional endeavors, or advocacy for social change, let us choose words that inspire hope, foster resilience, and promote unity. As we leave here today, let us commit to using our words mindfully and intentionally. Let us be agents of empowerment, using language as a tool to build a brighter, more inclusive future for all. Limiting language, recognizing and overcoming constraints. Ladies and gentlemen, today, I invite you to explore the impact of limiting language, words and phrases that constrain our potential, hinder our growth, and create barriers to achieving our aspirations. Let us delve into how limiting language manifests, its effects on our mindset and actions, and strategies to overcome these constraints to unlock our full potential. 1. Recognizing limiting language. Limiting language manifests in various forms, often disguised as self-imposed constraints or societal expectations. Examples include self-doubt, phrases like, "I can't," "I'm not good enough," or "I'll never be able to," undermine self-confidence and deter us from pursuing our goals. Fear of failure, "What if I fail?" or "I'm afraid to try," perpetuate a mindset of fear and avoidance, preventing us from taking risks and seizing opportunities. Comparison. Constantly comparing ourselves to others with statements like, "They're so much better than me," or "I'll never be as successful as them," diminishes self-worth and stifles growth. 2 effects of limiting language. The impact of limiting language extends beyond mere words. It shapes our beliefs, influences our behaviors, and limits our potential. Self-fulfilling prophecy. Beliefs reinforced by limiting language can become self-fulfilling prophecies, shaping our actions and outcomes in alignment with our negative expectations. Missed opportunities. By succumbing to limiting language, we may overlook opportunities for growth, innovation, and personal fulfillment. Stagnation. Persistent use of limiting language can lead to a stagnant mindset where progress is hindered by perceived constraints and self-imposed limitations. 3. Overcoming limiting language. Empowering ourselves to overcome limiting language requires intentional effort and a commitment to fostering a growth-oriented mindset. Challenge negative thoughts. Become aware of limiting language and challenge its validity. Ask yourself, is this belief based on facts or assumptions? Replace negative thoughts with affirmations of capability and possibility. Set realistic goals. Break down large goals into manageable steps. Focus on progress rather than perfection, celebrating small achievements along the way. Cultivate self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding. Embrace failures as opportunities for learning and growth, rather than evidence of inadequacy. Surround yourself with support. Seek out positive influences and supportive relationships. Engage with mentors, peers, or communities that encourage and uplift you. Visualize success. Use visualization techniques to imagine yourself achieving your goals. Visualizing success can enhance motivation and confidence, reinforcing a positive mindset. Continuous learning and adaptation. Stay curious and open to new experiences. Embrace challenges as opportunities to learn and adapt, expanding your skills and capabilities. 4. Embracing growth and possibility. By challenging limiting language and embracing a growth-oriented mindset, we unlock our potential to achieve extraordinary outcomes. Consider the stories of individuals who defied limitations and achieved greatness through perseverance, resilience, and belief in their abilities. Stephen Hawking, renowned physicist and author, overcame physical limitations to make groundbreaking contributions to science and cosmology. J.K. Rowling, author of the Harry Potter series, persisted through rejections and financial struggles to become one of the most successful authors of all time. Conclusion. In conclusion, let us recognize the impact of limiting language on our mindset and actions. By identifying and challenging these constraints, we empower ourselves to cultivate a growth-oriented mindset, pursue our aspirations with confidence, and realize our full potential. As we move forward, let us choose words that inspire possibility, challenge perceived limitations, and foster a culture of resilience and growth in ourselves and others. Conclusion: harnessing the power of language. Ladies and gentlemen, today, we have explored the profound impact of language, both empowering and limiting, on our lives, relationships, and aspirations. Words are not mere tools of communication. They are vessels of influence, capable of shaping our thoughts, emotions, and actions. We began by acknowledging the transformative power of empowering language. When we affirm our strengths, encourage others, and set positive intentions, we create a foundation for growth and resilience. Empowering language builds bridges, inspires collective action, and fosters inclusive communities where everyone feels valued and supported. Conversely, we also recognize the detrimental effects of limiting language. Self-doubt, fear of failure, and comparison constrain our potential, creating barriers to personal and professional growth. By challenging these constraints and cultivating a growth-oriented mindset, we empower ourselves to overcome challenges, embrace opportunities, and achieve remarkable outcomes. As we reflect on our own use of language, let us commit to mindful communication. Let us choose words that uplift, inspire, and empower ourselves and those around us. Whether in our personal relationships, professional endeavors, or advocacy for positive change, let us harness the power of language to create a world where every voice is heard, every potential is realized, and every dream is within reach. Together, let us embark on a journey where our words become catalysts for transformation, resilience, and unity. Let us embrace the responsibility and privilege of using language as a force for good. Thank you for your attention and commitment to making a difference through the power of language.